My hair is white now.
Caleb's hair is white. Would you like to open us up, Weston?
Travel diary from the night before leading up to the events that occurred. The final fortnight of Blurvin. Dear travel diary, another day of captivity. Lawrence P. Einkorn hasn't returned. I grow weary, travel diary. How dost my heart be so weakened? Shall I ever gainest mine dreams? The mornings are facing attacks from the goblin gang. Me nights are not much different. If only a forge of heroes could come to save me. Hark! I hearst a sound neath mine leg. Shallst I be saved? Shalt I prosper? I'll write back soon. Hugs and kisses, your Wendell.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so you guys are in the forest clearing underneath a large gnarled oak tree. You just slain a bunch of goblins and saved Wendell from his captivity up in the tree. What do you guys do?
He's still up in the tree, right?
Yeah. Help me down!
Okay, I take out my short sword and I start swiping at the tree trunk.
I put on my ring of feather falling, and I'm going to try and climb the tree.
I'm still swiping.
Yeah, so both those things happen. Roll for strength.
Acrobatics
or athletics.
I'm going to do... I'll do acrobatics. I got a 2 plus 4 is 6.
Yeah, so what'd you get on your...
I got a 3.
Yeah, so you swing your sword into the large oak tree and it just kind of sticks in the side.
Can you throw me the ring of free falling?
No, I can't.
No, feather falling. Can you give it to the little man over there and have him crawl
Absolutely not.
Also, I don't think you don't know about it though, right?
I would recognize a piece of sorcery on a hand.
Okay.
I say.
Watch it, Wes.
I say I don't even know you. Don't start this relationship by asking for my things.
That's fair.
Yeah, you tried to climb up the tree and like a branch broke. And
damn it!
You fell.
I think it'd be easier.
He's pretty high up. He's like 20 feet up, 15, 20 feet.
I get knocked down, but I get up again.
Why would I climb down? Everyone seems to be trying to help.
I don't like that mindset. You climb down.
I rolled a...
Yeah, you can keep trying to
Okay,
climb.
I rolled a 20 on that one.
Yeah, so
okay.
This time you make your way up the tree and you're up in the tree with Wendell.
Hello!
Hello, Wendell.
How do you know my name?
Well, if you have a Wendell Jr., I'm assuming that you're Wendell.
You are a curious man, and I enjoy it. Yes, I am Prince Wendell Jabonia. Nice to meet you. You may kiss the hand.
I might.
Don't do it.
But you might be the prince, but you aren't my prince.
Firm but fair. I enjoy you. Are you the rough and tough travelers that help me?
Well, we're definitely travelers, for what that's worth.
Well, come on. Let's get me down here, and then we can all talk to the gang and have a group hug.
Can I have my unseen servant join them in the tree?
Yeah, they won't see him.
Can they feel him?
No.
Oh, okay.
So,
well, you guys get down.
So
actually, it might be able to touch them, yeah.
Do you guys need any help getting down, or are you guys good?
I need help.
I've got an idea.
I cannot do this by myself, and I very much need help.
So I take out my rope.
Yeah.
And I tie it around Wendell's waist.
Ooh!
and,
yeah.
And I
Did you ask for consent first? Just kidding. I enthusiastically consent.
I have second thoughts about that. I slowly start lowering Wendell down from the...
Here I come!
And when he's like...
Meet your prince!
Roll for strength.
Okay. This is going to hurt you a lot more than it's going to hurt me, Wendell, if this goes wrong. I got a 4.
You start lowering him down, and it just the rope starts pulling through your... you get a little rope burn, and then you just let go.
Oh,
and he falls like 10 feet or so.
What does it look like?
Okay, as I fall, do I have enough time to cast a cantrip before I fall?
What do you want to try to cast?
I want to cast Prestidigitation to make the ground a little softer. It's a
read the details on that.
I can create an instantaneous harmless sensory effect, such as a shower of sparks, a puff of wind, faint musical notes, or an odd odor. So I think I could make things a little softer.
You can try.
Like, briefly.
I'll say you have enough time to try that, yeah.
Okay. D20?
I don't think you roll anything for that. I think you can just do it.
Okay, yeah, then I make it...
What's the cast time on that?
It's 1 action.
Okay,
And
yeah.
ranges 10 feet, so I do it
Yep.
like halfway down.
Okay, yeah, so you do that, and what exactly are you... How do you attempt to...
So we're in a forest area, and there are a lot of leaves. I think I'm just trying to, like, make it a little more muddy.
Okay, you make it look like some muddy leaves.
Yeah, yeah, muddier leaves.
Yeah, you fall and land in the muddy leaves and in an illusionary splash, and you take 3 damage.
Okay, I'm down to 5.
Okay, we've almost killed him.
If anyone has a potion,
You can take a nap.
is that okay with everyone? If I just take a nap right now?
I want a physical description of Wendell.
Yeah,
Okay.
true.
Yeah. do
Wendell is 19 years old. He's 5'11", and he's 115 pounds. He's a medium-sized, blue eyes, pasty skin, and white blonde hair.
Yeah.
And he's very sickly, but he's trying his best.
Yeah, 115 pounds, 5'11" is not an average build. It's like
No, medium-sized build. Not
It's
a,
not medium either.
That's not medium. That's like I'm dying. Like
medium is just the Dungeons and Dragons term for
I-
the size.
My arm is bleeding, but I will greet all of you. My name is Prince Wendell, Prince of Jabonia. This is my first real time leaving my room, and I'm very glad to meet all of you.
How did you end up in the tree?
Traveling, and then the goblins kind of tricked me up there.
How'd they trick you?
Well, it was more like they played a trick where they tried to mug me. They're the 4th group of thieves that I've met on my travels, and they chased me up into the tree, and I thought they would leave about a week ago. They just planted. And so I've been up there for about a week.
maybe you should stop telling everyone you meet you're a prince.
I'm proud.
What are you dressed in? Do you
All
have like
white, but now it's muddy.
Oh, that's upsetting.
All
I
white.
don't know if it's really muddy though.
If it's not muddy, it's bloody.
Both are
Okay.
upsetting.
Yeah.
Does anyone have soup or anything?
I have a ladle.
Well, I'd rather have a
Do you
meal.
really?
I thought I did. I probably made it up last time. It was when I was doing the sleeping thing.
You have a ladle.
Okay.
I'll give you a ladle.
I have a ladle, but nothing to offer you.
Your wish to offer is thanks enough.
He's a kind man.
Oh.
Am I still in the tree?
Yes.
Okay, I have my ring of feather falling on,
Yeah.
so I just like kind of step out and like fall softly down.
Yeah, you step out and you're just like...
And I keep my arms crossed the entire time I do it too, like Magneto in X-Men.
Okay, yeah.
He's a stern father figure, isn't he?
I overhear that and I say, I'm nobody's father.
Well, I thought you were the father of this baby over here.
Yes.
It's been established this baby is older than I am and of a different species. So
Goo goo gaga.
Look at you. You're
Wow,
so
wow,
young.
wow, wow.
Oh, come here. Does anyone have a bottle for this child?
Nipple?
seeing
I can't make milk, child. I wish
Mama.
I could. No.
seeing how well Wendell and Jocko are getting along makes me like Wendell less.
Yeah,
So does anyone have any questions, or are we just doing what I'm going to do, or do I leave? Or...
I'm suspicious of Wendell.
Yeah, Wendell, what are you doing out here?
Well, that's very good. I was a prince. My father decided I would no longer be a prince. He decided that my little brother Jackers, who's 8,
Jackers!
would be... Yes, you know him.
I don't know him, but...
He would be more suited
Sounds
to
cool.
rule, so I've been banished to a tower, but I think if I get the Langorian Goblet, Father will be very pleased and I'll get back my kingdom.
Who's Jackers?
Jackers is my little brother. He's a punk.
What's he look like?
You know, like, how little kids can get real fat and it only affects their face and nothing else?
I don't, but I pretend like I do.
Well, imagine that, but like he only wears like a monk's robe. Also,
How old is Jackers?
he's 9.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Yeah, and my father's decided that he would be a better king than I.
He decided a chubby 9-year-old in a monk's robe?
Your guess is as good as mine.
I mean, well, what can, like... Why do you want this goblet?
I'm very glad you asked. So, during the infamous Battle of the Barges in my father is King Dander of Jabonia, of course you know, but his brother Gander, he and Dander fought the Battle of the Barges.
Dandruff?
Dander. And about 20 years ago, but there was an infamous Langorian Goblet that was involved. It was to break up their complete kingdom that their mother and father left to them, and everything had to be exactly half and half. Each brother got exactly the same amount, except there was one goblet left. This became known as the Langorian Goblet. They fought a fierce battle, and my father, Dander, was the one who was supposed to have it. But my uncle, King Gander of Noman up in the north, he played a little trick where as soon as my father left, he slipped his hand into his rucksack, took the goblet, and has kept it in Noman ever since. And it has irked my father, Dander. This is a point of contention for the kingdom, and if we acquire it up in the land of Noman, I'll be king, baby.
So, let me ask you something.
Don't ask any more questions.
Because I gotta make sure I got this straight. This is a goblet.
Yes.
It's a cup.
Mm-hmm.
You think bringing a cup to your dad will convince him to make you king?
If you could try it, wouldn't you?
I probably would try finding new parents if that was the key between.
Alas,
ascension.
we can't all be rustic archers like you. Some of us must be princes.
What if the cup is actually a baby?
It could be. Who knows? I've never seen it.
Okay, how far away is it?
The earnesty with which you
We
said.
are right between Shady Glen and Swordbreak. It's probably a good 2 weeks journey.
Oh.
So, you guys have a map, and you look at your map, which looks like this, and you guys are here in between Shady Glen and Swordbreak, and then Wendell has a map, and your map
Yeah.
is kind of bigger. Than
My
theirs.
map is much bigger and much more
So
detailed
when you
than
see
this.
their map, you're like, oh, it's
Yeah, it's like a...
So you point that it's
So, quick question. So this is a river right here?
no, all the lines are roads.
Oh.
Have you
okay.
never looked at a map before?
No, sorry, it's a bad map.
No.
It's a bad map.
It's not a bad map.
It's terrible. It's the worst map ever
I
made.
don't think it's a bad map.
You've been using this map for weeks.
I like this map.
You don't know how to read it?
I mean, you
That's
bought it,
Texas.
What? But here's
Nothing.
the thing. If this sweetens the pot, because I'm feeling a little tense, I think I can find joy pretty much wherever I am. I'd like to get up here to Nomen. I think that's my imminent quest, but there's not really a timestamp on it. My father's pretty healthy. This isn't a has to be done in a month kind of thing.
What's in it for us if we help you get the goblet?
Yeah.
I have a lot of money. I'm a king. Do you want to be knights or knightresses?
Nitrous.
Done. Pretty much anything you want in the kingdom is yours. If you want to have Jackers as your little servant, or
I think I'll leave that to you, Wendell. You get Jackers as a servant.
that's very kind.
Could I just have him as a peer?
You know what? Does that mean that you want to be a prince?
Yeah.
You'd have to marry me or Jackers.
Wendell, will you excuse us for a moment?
Sure. Does
Yeah.
anyone have a lute?
You have a lute.
Do I have a lute? Well, I think we
decided
agreed
you have
that I just have
bagpipes.
bagpipes.
I can play those.
There you go.
Okay.
I play the rousing anthem of my people, "Stay strong, Jabonia," while you all talk.
Roll for performance.
4.
And then plus your
2,
performance.
so 6.
Yeah, so it's...
Yeah, but he's
you
proud.
clearly don't really play bagpipes.
Yeah.
But you've touched them before.
Yeah.
You know the notes, but
I don't know the spirit.
practiced in it. And then everyone else steps
Yeah,
aside.
I scoot everyone over. I think there's more to the story than he's letting on.
Yeah,
This
so-
is super weird.
Yeah, I mean, I've never heard of a king being so mad over glassware before. Just saying.
I think there's either more that he needs, or that there's like a lot of danger laying on
Well-
getting it back.
Well, I don't know. What did Jocko and Oprah think of this whole situation?
I think he's telling the truth about the fat head on the boy.
Jackers?
I think that part is true, and everything else is true too.
Okay, Oprah.
I think he's just a whimsical forest prince who speaks to pine cones.
Where is that guy? Where's the
I
pine
mean,
cone?
I don't.
He's with me.
Oh.
I mean, you guys saw.
He's dancing on the bag.
He fell like a total of 3 feet and almost died. So I don't think he's going to pose like any kind of threat to us.
Yeah. I guess I'm more concerned about what the implications of getting the goblet are. But if you guys are in for doing
I don't think
it so
he
much.
even really understands that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's definitely. I don't want to be the king. I don't want to be a denizen of whatever kingdom he's the king of. I'll tell you that right now. Let's let him tag along. If we end up making it to Nomen, great. If not, well, let's just make him think we're going to Nomen. Let's just continue on our regularly scheduled business.
Yeah, I forgot where we were going.
Sword break.
Wait, why were we going there again?
Because we're going to try and find the bastards that killed my parents.
Okay,
Molag.
let's do it.
Molag.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you
Ready.
guys walk back over to Wendell, who is playing a terrible song on the bagpipes.
Do 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 do. The end. I like laughing.
So, Wendell, we have
We
decided
decided to go alone.
Oh. Well,
that, yeah, we'll go to, we'll go, I'll go to Nomen.
wonderful news. Thank you.
But we know a shortcut where
Oh,
I grab Lil Jocko and lift him off the shield.
I'm like,
I say, but we have to take a detour before we get there.
that's perfectly fine. I've never been to any of these towns before, and I've heard oft of them. Did you know that in Swordbreak there's a wonderful song about finding love? I'd love to kiss a woman in Swordbreak.
that's where we're going.
I look at the other two members of my party who have apparently not descended into madness, and I just give them like a shake, like we've made a horrible decision.
Well, let's
nodded
get going. Here's one other thing I can do. I don't know why or how, and it's time to explain it, but once a day, I can...
Oh, no.
I can cast a spell that puts arms and legs on something. So, what I'm saying is, want to ride that boulder? And then I cast my
Yes.
I cast my spell on a giant boulder that's nearby that I'll say is like 10 by 10 feet.
And I say, you didn't give any of us a chance to answer.
The boulder is brownish gray, and it sprouts like arms and legs, and it walks kind of like the bathtub in Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's what happens in his mind.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping
When he
for.
casts the spell and like just one little rocky appendage comes out and like tries to push the boulder and just goes.
So who's carrying me?
It moves like 3 inches at a time.
Oh no.
That should get us there by tomorrow.
I look up at the skies and wonder what my life has become, and I start walking towards Swordbreak.
Yeah. Also, we have a horse. The horse wouldn't be able to get on the boulder.
I get on the boulder.
Don't get off the boulder.
I get off the boulder.
Like, fair enough?
Alrighty.
So you guys are walking towards Swordbreak.
Sword.
anyone have a potion?
It is afternoon, I believe. It's noonish. Yes.
Too early.
I need a calendar to
Noon
keep track
15?
of, keep track of time. So
Well, I think I can tell from the position of the sun. I think it's 12:12.
Go wish.
all right.
No, that only works for 11:11.
We know.
Ugh.
And then Chauncey dies.
Oh no.
I just met him.
I die?
Yeah. See you later, man.
Oh.
Just kidding. You are on your way to Swordbreak. You're walking through this foresty path. Autumn. Is that like a magic trick? This foresty area. The fog is all gone. It's a nice clear day. The sun's starting to go down. Do you guys have any sort of conversations while you're walking and talking? You walk for hours.
While we're walking, I'm multitasking and trying to make myself look more like a baby.
Oh.
Like with my costume kit.
How are you doing that?
What's a baby's face look like? I draw a little one tooth on my lip.
Oh my god, that's the first.
Okay, can Jocko, in an effort to make a friend, use disguise self on Jocko? Can Wendell, in order to make a friend, use disguise self on Jocko to make him look more like a baby? Or does it have to be self?
I think so. You look it up.
Yeah.
Unless you want
I feel like it's disguise self. It should be self.
Yeah. Yeah, you make yourself. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So no.
Damn it. I offer it and then can't do it and say sorry.
Let's trick God and make him think I'm you. That'll work.
I don't think I can make you that tall.
I say to Lil Jocko, it's going to be hard to convince anyone that you're a baby when you have a head full of white
He thought I was a baby.
To be perfectly frank, I've only seen 4 people before.
Okay, I make a bald cap out of my water skin and put my hair in it, but it looks like I have a giant head, I'll start drawing it. This is what it looks like.
Can I spend the whole walk trying to get Oprah to like me?
Yeah. What do you do to try to get?
I noticed that Lil Jocko's looking less and less like a baby,
and
more and more
on my
like the
facial hair, I'm
elephant.
putting just tan makeup. I'm putting tan makeup all over.
You're putting on blackface? you want to be Damon Wayans? Oprah, what would you be doing during this trip?
I'm riding on the horse.
But not doing anything else?
What else do I need to be doing?
Is that OOC? Out of character?
Yeah, out of character.
Okay.
Then what I would like to do is, in an effort to impress you, I want to see something cool, and then I cast dancing lights.
Yeah, what does dancing lights do?
So
Also keep track of your spell slots.
yeah. How many cantrips can I use a day?
Infinite.
Yeah, these are all
Cantrips are usually materials based, but we're not really working with materials.
Okay, so I create. Up to 4 torch-sized lights within range, making them appear as torches, lanterns, or glowing orbs that hover in the air for the duration. You can also combine the 4 lights into one glowing, vaguely humanoid form of medium size. Whichever form you choose, each light sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius. So what I want to do is I want to make 3 lanterns that say 3 lanterns that say I, and then a heart, and then a U.
Yeah. Alright.
I might kill you.
Yeah, you
I didn't know that yet.
that happens.
You like it?
I pretend not to notice. I pull my hood further down over my eyes and keep riding.
Hey Carla, want to see what I made for you?
I have to go watch after the baby.
You're looking. You're looking at the lights, and you noticed. You hear some fluttery sounds.
Oh. Can I investigate?
Yeah. Where you? How are you gonna look?
I'm going to approach the lights and try to touch them.
Yeah, you approach the lights and try to touch them, and kind of in that instant, you put your hand out, and a beetle lands on the back of your hand.
I take out my little notebook and start trying to write with one hand while it's on my other hand, on my knee.
You're trying to write with the other one, and then ananother beetle lands on the other.
What
hand.
color are they?
They're iridescent.
Oh my gosh!
Shiny.
This is great.
And then while you're writing another one on your book.
Chauncey, look at this! I made some lights for you and also beetles.
Do I? I completely ignore the lights, but do I recognize those beetles?
So you're walking up to him, and then while you're walking up, one of the beetles bites your hand,
Ow!
and you take 1 damage.
Help! 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 I need help writing this.
And as you come closer, you notice like more and more beetles are just coming.
I'm like, what the fuck is up with these beetles?
There's like 10,
Oh no.
Oh no.
15,
Do I recognize what they
20. They start like swarming around.
are? I take out a torch.
Yeah,
Just to, like,
that happens.
bugs don't like fire.
You take out the torch and they're still swarming around.
Okay, I can I hand my notebook to Chauncey and say like, keep taking notes as I cast Expeditious Retreat.
I put my torch on the notebook and light it on fire.
wait, hold on. What'd you do?
She's lighting the notebook on fire.
Okay,
Oh my
so
God.
so here's what I want to do. In my mind, I hand the notebook to Chauncey, and then I cast Expeditious Retreat, which allows me to run away.
Okay, what's Expeditious Retreat?
This spell allows you to move at an incredible pace. When you cast the spell, and then as a bonus action on each of your turns until the spell ends, you can take the dash action.
Dash action.
Yeah, is this a thing I can use now? Like, I want to run away.
It seems to be written to be geared for like
Battles.
while you're in combat.
Okay.
But yeah, you totally just book it out of there.
Okay, yeah, I run away, but I'm
And then
like,
Chauncey's still over there, and you like book it out. You gave him your journal.
yeah,
Or-
I give him my journal. It's like someone needs to look at these bugs closer. Like, but I have another journal, so I'm writing from far away now.
Yeah, I'm lighting the journal he handed me on fire. That's like my first course of action.
Okay, that happens. You start lighting the journal on fire.
Are you taking notes?
Yeah.
This will be great.
The beetles start swarming.
I want to make all the beetles sleep.
Okay, hold on a second.
20 feet. Within, is that it?
Yeah,
Or
okay,
how,
okay, hold on. Actually, everyone roll for initiative.
Dun dun dun.
5, well, 7 with my proficiency. Oh wait, hold on. Oh yeah, well, still 7 with initiative.
Yeah, I got 7.
Hold on, let me get them in order.
12. Wait, what are we at again?
Your
initiative.
Yeah.
Chris, what'd you get?
17.
17. Wow. Allie?
9.
9. Caleb?
15.
15. Justin?
7.
7. Wes?
7.
7. Almost there.
Hey, we'll get out of
Yo,
And that was in character.
you ran
Far away.
Don't worry! You're very strong.
Oh, it works. Yay. It wasn't working. That's why it's taking so long. But now it works. Okay, and then...
Email.
Yeah.
Busy.
Yeah, feel free to check your stuff when I'm working on stuff.
I got
But
an
not during...
I got an IM.
What's your away message?
Oh, man.
Working harder,
On an
harder.
amazing adventure.
Called life.
Welcome to my twisted mind. Okay.
I can be your fantasy.
It's just my name, and then in parentheses it says coin-operated boy.
Alexa Ullman, she's right there.
Nick Apodaca.
Just turn the Alexa on.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh no!
It's right here.
Alexa, play coin-operated boy.
Is that me?
What? Yeah, that's you.
Go on.
So actually, I'm gonna try to.
Did it work?
We don't have.
Alexa, play coin-operated boy.
Coin-operated boy by the Dresden Dolls.
Oh my god.
I love this song.
I haven't heard this in so long.
All right. We're ready here.
I'm done.
I'm really glad Destiny's not here.
Oh, they're getting drinks and stuff, but I'm ready when you guys are ready.
Yeah.
I lied. But I'll be ready. I will.
She's married to Neil Gaiman.
Kind of forgot about her.
It's an odd song.
Yeah. Can we make it?
Yeah, I've had enough.
Alexa, stop. Stop.
Alexa, tell me a joke.
Why did the mom shush her kids at the match? Because they were making a tennis racket.
Aha!
Hey Alexa, call me Scruff Money Squad from now on.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Do it!
Alright. We are ready to go. It is. Chris, what do you do? There's a swarm of beetles buzzing around Chauncey. Wendell had just booked out of there. This is probably you. They'll just be in order of who's,
Okay,
close
this
to
is the
closest
swarm?
one to you. That's the swarm.
Okay, I light one of my torches,
Okay.
and then I ride towards the swarm, holding my torch out.
Okay, yeah.
Good.
Are you you want to try to hit with it, or you're just...
Yeah.
Okay,
I
yeah.
just want to cut through the swarm.
Yeah, roll to hit. So just do a d20 plus your strength, probably.
22.
22. Cool, nice, yeah. And then... roll a d4?
Just once?
Yeah, and then add... strength, sorry.
4.
4. Okay, and then... let's see. Huh. Okay. Yeah. That's 4 total?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, it is now.
Did it hurt them?
Oh yeah, you swung the torch through and it hits a couple of them and they fall to the ground.
Chauncey, write that down. Fire hurts them.
But there's still a swarm. You can't speak until your turn.
Uh-oh. Never mind.
It's Caleb's turn.
I want to use Unseen Servant to... He's going to, be a vacuum cleaner. Like the one in Teletubbies. And he's going to, start trying to suck up all the beetles. He still looks like Grimace, though. He's like...
Alright, yeah, what's the deets on your Unseen Servant? You just create a mindless shape plus form, and it has 1 hit point, and strength of 2.
Can you give unseen servants magical
powers?
abilities?
It says
Is
it
this
can't
an Unseen
attack.
Servant by Dyson?
Oh. Can it, suck them up and, hold them in its stomach?
It doesn't have
in prison.
It's shapeless. It doesn't-
Oh.
I
Okay.
mean, you can try and do whatever you want, but
You have other powers that would actually help us.
Okay. Well, if I do the sleep, you're all going to go to sleep.
I can't be put
No.
to sleep by magic.
no.
Am
Oh,
I far
really?
enough
It's
away?
just going to be them?
Yeah, you can control it.
Okay, I will put them to sleep.
Okay, roll for that. So
Okay.
you roll your whatever it says on sleep.
Oh,
It says what does it say? How many do you roll?
2d8? Or 5d8? So,
5d8.
Alright,
and
here
add
we go.
Add it all up.
3. Wait, someone want to write
That's
it down
not
for me?
D8.
Oh, whoops. Oh.
What is happening?
Where? This is 8, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Oh, 1. 1. This is gonna be the burly man all over again.
3.
18.
Hey. 18.
Okay. All right. What do you? Yeah. How do you cast your sleep spell?
I blow a kiss like I always do. A bunch of them though.
Yeah, you blow a bunch of kisses, like rapid fire kisses, and some of the beetles, most of the beetles start dropping down.
Ooh.
But there are still some fluttering around. Now it is Allie, your turn.
So how many beetles are left at this point between?
Hard to count.
Like a lot. Is it enough to like worry about?
Freeze them.
Yeah, that's what I'm considering. But it's like, are there like only like 3 floating around still?
There's more than 3. There's like 10 to 30. It's hard to
okay.
tell. They're all
I'm gonna
flying
use Ray
around.
Frost.
Okay.
And so I
How's that go?
rolled to hit, and then it's
I think
1d8 damage.
Okay.
So, 14.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, roll for damage.
Oh gosh, 0.
Wait.
That's not the D8.
It isn't?
No, it's a 10.
Oh,
This is
damn.
the D8.
Well,
Yeah.
7.
Nice. You. Okay, yeah, you do your jazz hands and conjure up a beam of icy frost, and you spray it around all the beetles, and they all drop down.
Neat.
Is my I heart you still there?
Yes. But you're still in initiative because there's still a bunch of them that are asleep on the ground.
Oh.
You gotta step on
So-
Whose turn is it?
It is now, unless you want to move or something, you still have movement. All right, it is Justin, your turn now.
Okay, so I'm holding a torch in one hand and Wendell's flaming notebook in the other. I start going like this. I just start stomping.
Yeah, roll. Do a d6
D6. All right. Got a 6.
plus your strength.
Oh, I got a 7.
Cool. All right, yeah.
But I'm doing like a really happy, like almost like a jig, like stomping really hard. Like
Yeah.
I'm really into this.
All right, you look really into it. Wes, it's Wendell's turn.
Okay, can I turn off the lights?
I think so.
Cool.
What does that spell say?
It lasts for a minute. Has it been a minute yet?
Not yet.
Okay, let me double check.
Like right at the end of your turn, I think it will be a minute.
Cool. Yeah, so I guess it has to last for a minute. Sounds good.
I mean, I feel like you can turn it off.
Yeah.
Okay, so lights are gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I just run in and I'm like, I can help with the stomping pretty well. So I join in and I start joining in the stomping.
Yeah, d6 plus your strength.
Cool. Blah blah. Cube boy.
What?
That's easy. 3 plus 0. So 3, and I also see the notebook in Chauncey's hand. I'm like, oh no, the beetles set it on fire. Like, so I grab it, and while still stomping, I'm like blowing it up.
Are we still in initiative or are the Beatles?
You're still in initiative.
Oh.
I'm reading sleep real quick.
Chauncey, do you have anything to say to me?
I see how much fun Wendell's having stomping also, and it makes me like stomping less. And I stop.
Start with a creature that... Hold on. Start with a creature that each creature affected by this spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. This leaving creature takes damage or... Okay. Thank you. Alright, so you're stomping on all these beetles.
Come on, everyone, join in!
Some of them start like twitching and start flying back up. And they start flying around you, and so is this still accurate?
No, I'm here now.
You're stomping. Whoa, you just did.
I'm on horseback.
You're on a
With
horse.
torch.
You did a sleep from over here, and you did like Ray of Frost from over there.
Yeah.
So you're never really like close to it. Okay.
And that's okay, Chauncey, that I'm back in control of my notebook now.
I guess you took it. Can you tell us how much damage has been done to the notebook? Like, is it like is it beyond use? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah, I'd like to know that too.
I'll figure that out in a second. But okay,
It's
so
on
yeah,
fire for a while.
the beetles start angrily swarming around the people who were stomping. But
How many beetles?
like some of them like bump into you and stuff, but you don't take any damage.
No. This is fun.
Like over like 10, 15, 20
Okay.
beetles. No, they're big beetles though. So it is Chris's turn.
Okay, there's still some on the ground.
No.
They're all up now?
Yeah, there's beetles flying, and the beetles on the ground are squished. Squished beetles. Dead beetles.
Okay, can I use my breath weapon?
Yeah. Let me pull that up. Yeah, we need to, for the third time, I need to print all this stuff out for everyone. Or you could be like Wes and get the book and read all your stuff.
Did you purchase that?
No, I borrowed it from Kyle. Mine's coming in the mail. But it's also online.
Yeah,
People bring their
PDF.
laptops.
But no, I need to print out the stuff for everyone. Alright, use your breath weapon, DC 17.
I don't like it.
It looks like a fat Mars attacks.
You look like Abdul from Victoria and Abdul, like got Augustus Gloop disease.
Okay, so you have room next to that on your thing to kind of write these details down so that we
Is there a
remember.
lot?
Not too much.
Okay.
Just you need to write down. What is 8 plus your Constitution plus your proficiency?
10.
Okay, and so put next to your breath weapon thing. Just put DC 10.
Okay.
And then put 2d6 failed save. And then half on a successful save. So does that make sense? However you want to slice that to remind me. So they need to save against it, so they kind of like get a chance to dodge from it. If they fail to save, they take 2d6, and if they don't fail to, or if they succeed, they still take half of that. So roll 2d6, and then
6 and 6.
oh, cool. Okay, so the beetles failed, so they take 12 damage. Right? I think that's how that works.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. So describe your breath weapon.
I pull my hood back and I breathe a a line of blue lightning directly through the cloud of beetles.
Nice. It just absolutely vaporizes all of them,
Ooh.
and there's no
Hooray!
no beetles left.
Oh.
Great job! I knew you could do it.
Are there any frozen beetles left?
Yeah.
I start like building a little snowman.
Okay. Yeah, that happens.
How's the notebook look?
It's like. How do you think you lit it? Like
I lit it like probably from like the middle, but on the side, like on the page side, not the binding.
Yeah, so like he
Yeah.
would have lit it like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But while it was up, so the flame would have risen.
Yeah.
So it's not usable anymore.
Yeah, that's okay. I still have
Yeah.
10 sheets of parchment,
Yeah. It's yeah.
and then we'll have to make do until we get to a town.
I say, friend,
Yes?
I'm in terrible need of 10 pieces of parchment.
Well, of course, have them.
Oh.
What is mine is yours.
I take it, I roll it up into a cone, and I put my torch to it.
Oh no.
What did you need it for?
Kindling.
That makes very much sense. We must give these beetles a proper burial.
Oh my god.
Like, go with God, dear friend.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing now?
Keep
No more-
walking.
Yeah, I start riding on.
Okay. Yeah. You start riding on through the path, the forest path, and
Is no one going to ask why this happened?
I'm going to assume that the lights attracted the beetles.
Do I have the power?
it starts getting really cold as the sun starts going down.
Let's say, I take my... Do I still have the torch and the paper cone? Parchment cone?
No, you burnt it.
Well, I mean, it stays on fire for a while, though.
It was very thin paper.
Nope.
Oh, okay, never
We've been
mind.
walking.
Never mind.
Got
So,
burnt.
do I still have my torch?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make us a fire. So, I do.
Just on the ground.
Well, I like to look. I'd send Jocko and Wendell to go get me firewood.
I can go with Jocko.
Help!
So you guys all stop walking and make a fire.
Yeah, we're gonna set up camp.
Okay.
Does that sound good? Getting late, guys?
Yeah.
Setting up camp?
Yep.
So Wendell and Little Jocko head off into the path
I-
into the forest a little bit
We
to
could
look
keep
for
riding.
I'm just saying.
to look for. Or do you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you guys do that, and you're looking for pieces of wood.
Do I see wood?
We'll get to that. What's everyone else doing while they're off out looking for wood?
I'm shaking my head at Oprah and Chauncey.
No, I'm like, what? What are we gonna do? What? I look at the map. I'm like, how far do you figure we are from Swordbreak?
Where's the map?
I don't
Did I
know.
take it back?
I think
Yeah, you
so.
took it back.
Or is it on the?
Oh,
Oh,
I
it's on
flipped
the
it
back of
over.
that.
Yep.
How far are we from Swordbreak at this point in our journey?
You think you might be?
How many days ride?
Well, you might be a day away.
Say, can we stand another day around our new friend and Jocko?
Yeah. I think we need
I'm-
to minimize the showy magic from Wendell, though.
Yeah, it's causing attention.
But otherwise,
I
yeah.
agree. Oprah, any
You guys
thoughts?
find some like nice wood pieces.
Ooh, here's a nice piece.
I'm... Hey, do you want to see something I can do?
Okay.
I'm just going to create a minor illusion to create. How big would you say that Little Jocko is?
He's 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
How wide do you think he is? Not what
He's
Caleb
like
thinks.
3 feet wide.
God damn it. Okay, then what I'm
He's
doing.
only
Miracle.
3 feet wide.
Okay, so 3 feet tall, 3 feet wide, perfect.
He's in perfect.
Okay, I'm going to create an illusion of a mini Jocko
Okay.
who fits in a 1x1 cube.
Okay. Yeah.
And as I create him, and this mini Jocko is wearing a shirt that says "Be my friend," and and he can run around within like a 2x2 area, so he can run 1 foot around. And I say, I made this for you.
Oh my. No one's ever done anything for me.
Chauncey saved your life.
Oh yeah, Chauncey saved me.
Yeah, I don't hear that. Like,
But no one's ever created a Little Jocko for me.
is this the titular Little Jocko?
So to
It's so good.
so Little Jocko, the Little Jocko appears to you as like a real thing. Like it's an illusion, but you don't know that. It just looks like a real version of you. with
I
a
kind of
shirt.
almost faint a little bit. Like, I'm like kind of like. I don't know. Does he talk?
No.
No.
No, but he like suggestively winks. Like,
Are
Hello?
we seeing this, or is this just happening?
No,
I
this
think
is
we're
off
out
in
in
the
the-
off in the
Okay.
woods.
What do
So
you want?
are you like kind of investigating it now? or-
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
do-
pick him up. I look under his butt.
I don't think you can pick him
Okay,
up.
so
Oh yeah, I can't touch
yeah,
him.
so when you put your hand through it, it just goes right through, and not, and you know it's an illusion.
Like just tears. Like I'm just putting my hand slower and slower through him, and I'm like crying.
What a mess this is.
And I can't stop. Like
Hey, if you need a few minutes, you can stay here. I'll go back to camp and tell
well,
them
it's
what you're
okay.
doing.
I'll just forget about it. Like here, can he still run around if I take my hand out? Go
Yeah.
run. He's running.
Like, because I don't want to ruin the illusion for Little Jocko, I say like, yeah, he's running away, and he starts to run away, and I say like, Jocko, like, I'm glad I get to know you. And as I say that, like, the image just like disappears, and then I'm glad I got to know you. And then we look back, and it's like, oh, he must have run off into the forest.
Like oh, it's okay. He wants to be free.
No, did the small version you summon have white hair or blue hair?
It had white hair because that's the only way I've ever known him. I've never seen the blue hair before.
That's true. Okay, what's everyone doing?
Oh man.
You found some nice wood.
We walk back to camp, Charlie.
I didn't hear what was going on in the woods, but I have an idea.
I sense malarkey.
I would like to use primeval awareness to recognize a dumbassery going on when we're supposed to be grabbing this wood.
We got the wood. We just had a little bit of fun. What did you three do around camp?
You guys can roll for insight.
Literally, Carla just said that. She shook her head.
I'll explain the whole thing. There was a Little Jocko.
I roll for insight.
I'm
And
Jocko.
I try to figure.
We'll
There's a
tell
Little
you.
Jocko.
I rolled a 19.
Yeah, it's
have they been
exactly-
doing their jobs, or have they been screwing around with illusion magic?
Well, you can see that they got the wood back, so you know that they had done the job. But
You see little red puffs.
you have
on
enough
the
insight to
jackets.
see that on their faces they've been doing some
We've been loud.
tomfoolery.
I'm going to bed.
I think it's fair to say, Chauncey, that we worked for 19 minutes and had fun for 1 minute.
I think that happened the other way around.
We had got all the wood you need.
I think that you spent 19 minutes creating a Little Jocko.
I can create
You
another
don't,
one.
you don't know that specifically.
I know, but I'm saying I think that's what happened.
Okay, Justin.
I wish you would believe me because we did a very adequate job, and I wish for your respect.
I'm going to bed.
I want to start melting some of the beetles.
Okay,
Because I took some of the frozen ones.
So you take that wood and you make a fire, or
Yeah, I want to eat
nice
these.
fire.
It's very strange that Chauncey said he was going to make a fire, but didn't. So it's up to Little Jocko.
Oh yeah, how am I gonna make a fire? I forgot. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can just make a fire.
Oh, okay. Whoop!
Gotta be a common skill.
I'm and I grab some sticks too, and I put all the my beetles like a shish kebab thing.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of
Oprah, Carla, come gather around. He's making shish kebabs.
just putting it over the fire.
Yeah, they start roasting up.
Mmm.
I
And what-
notice that they're beetles, and then I decide that maybe I'm just gonna go set up, go into bed too.
Delicious.
Oprah?
Yeah, I'm building my tent.
Yeah.
Want one?
I don't want to eat one, but I want to watch you eat one.
Okay. Here I go. I'm gonna do it like a corn on the cob.
So you eat like one of them, all of them. Or
Oh
like,
god,
It's
am
like
I
a
gonna, am I gonna
lunchbox
die?
of everything.
You bite into one.
Oh,
right?
Lord.
Flip a coin.
Oh no. Flip a coin
There's a
for
coin
real?
right there.
Yeah.
Ooh. This is scary. Okay. Should I catch it or just let it go on the...
Either way,
Mm,
let it land.
okay. Heads.
Okay, roll a d4.
This is sad. I'm gonna die.
There's a lot of chance involved in eating
Oh.
those beetles.
3?
3. You're healed for 3.
I'm what?
You
Heal.
got
Healed.
Heal
Add
for
3 to your HP.
Oh,
Okay.
whoa!
gain 3 HP.
Whoa! I think I was at full HP
Whoa.
though, but...
Can
Hold
I?
on.
In my bedroll, I'm thinking about how I'm gaining HP without having to eat a bug right now.
Unless...
I don't think you took any damage.
Did I take damage last time and we never slept? Because I never erased this
No,
14.
you slept after the ghouls and then you fought goblins. I don't know if you took any goblin damage.
I think
It was
you
a
might
pretty
have.
quick fight. I don't know. I don't
Uh,
remember.
I could keep it at 14 and just go up to 17. That's okay with me.
Well,
We're
yeah,
gonna sleep. We're gonna
I
go
mean,
to
you just have
bed.
to go with whatever you had
Yeah,
last had.
we're gonna go to bed
There's nothing else to
in a
go
few
off of,
minutes.
so.
Once I finish. You know what? I'm not gonna eat any more beetles though.
Is it just
You
me
had
and
a
Little
really
Jocko
funny
around the
taste.
fire?
Yeah. Well, I just had one beetle,
Yeah, it's
and
just
I
you two
I felt
around
kind of
the fire.
funny, but I'm just like, oh, I'm all full.
Little Jocko, why doesn't anyone else here like me very much?
Nobody likes me either, man. I'll tell you the truth.
Oh,
But you gotta just stick up your chin and wait for tomorrow. Like,
Where I'm sleeping, do I see like any crab apples around?
Crab apples?
Yeah.
when you think of a day that's great
It's like,
and
it's
lonely.
like a hard little fruit that's
Like-
like
It doesn't taste
Oh.
good. It's an apple
Yeah.
that doesn't taste good.
Jocko, I
no.
would very much like for you to sleep at the foot of my bed tonight.
Okay.
And then Jocko sets up our tent because I can't.
But do you have a tent?
No.
Or, oh, okay.
I build it out
He doesn't
of.
have one either, though.
I can build it out of. Can I build it out of? Can I?
You have like bedrolls and stuff, right?
I
Yeah.
don't.
Oh.
Yeah,
It
so
wasn't in your pack?
but no,
Okay.
I just have a scholar's pack. So I'm
Oh, okay.
gonna like
I do. I have a bedroll.
You can share one.
yeah. Well, I think what I would do is
Wait, you go first.
Oh, I was going to like invoke princely duty and like ask if I could have the bedroll, and then as recompense, I would offer Jocko my scholar's backpack.
I was gonna say, I'm get my unseen servant to make go over us, and I put the bedroll over him, so it creates a tent.
That will only last for 1 hour. Right?
It lasts for like 10 minutes.
So like in an hour, we'll just be like.
Wait, what are you gonna offer me for the bedroll?
Oh, I was going to offer you a backpack, which is probably about like this size.
Here.
Yeah.
I want the backpack.
Okay.
Wait, what'd you give him for it?
A bedroll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I dig holes
But
anyway.
we'll give each other them back at the end of the night.
Okay.
That's just for you to sleep on.
I get in the backpack.
Yeah, it could be a big backpack. It has a lot of things in it.
Whoa. Wait, what do I see in there?
You see a book of magical history,
Oh.
a bottle of ink, an ink pen,
Oh.
a spell book, a little bag of sand, and a small knife, and also a dagger. And an odd... No, you don't see that. No, I'm wearing it. I'll tell everyone what it is. It's just like, it's a little necklace, but you don't see what it is.
Ooh.
Alright.
Yeah,
I-
so you guys...
Nighttime.
When I'm sleeping, though, I have the dagger like this when I'm sleeping.
Totally fine.
And I go to bed.
dagger? Oh.
In his
Yeah, I have a
backpack.
dagger and a small knife.
Okay, okay, yeah. Sure.
The small knife
yes, you
I've
guys,
stuck between my toes.
Okay.
You guys sleep the night and regain all your HP
Ooh,
Nice.
and all your spell slots. figure out how to do that thing?
What? I thought it's on another page. It's on
What?
Spell slots.
Oh. Yeah. Cool. Do you guys want to roll to see who wakes up first, or?
Does anyone want to wake up
I
first?
kind of want to sleep in.
I think Wendell wakes up at 6 a.m. every day to start lessons.
Okay.
So it's in his blood.
Yeah, so Wendell wakes up.
What will I cast my arm and leg spell on today?
Do it on the backpack.
To wake Jocko up. No, I won't do that. I honestly think I just get up to like pour over my book of magical history. I
You
think
don't have it though.
Oh,
Pull it out.
I take it out of the backpack while little Jocko's sleeping.
I'm kind of pretty heavy on the book. Like I'm on the book and I'm like dead asleep. Like
Jocko,
what?
can I just get my book of magical history? Then you can go back to bed.
Okay.
Okay, and then I take that and I go out and sit by the fire,
Okay. Yeah.
like the dying embers.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm awake.
Yeah.
I can't go back to bed.
Okay.
I get out of the backpack.
What do you do?
I look around. Is everyone else asleep? You're the only one up?
Yeah.
I want food.
Do you have any food?
No.
Does anyone here have any food?
Does anyone have food?
No.
You would know.
I'm asleep.
I don't think they do.
Well,
Nif had eggs.
what happened? Who's Nif? I've heard him talked about around here.
He was this religious guy. He's hanging out with us.
You don't know anything else?
He was,
We don't know, so-
What
trying to
God
remember
did he
him.
believe in?
Dion Shunt? Dion Sunt? Something? It's someone I used to believe in.
But now it's just somebody that you used to know?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm not a very good hunter, but I do know a good berry when I see one.
Oh. Oh.
So I can look for them.
Yeah, I don't want to eat any more of those beetles.
Oh,
Let's go get some berries.
Okay.
We go into the little forest area. We look around.
Yeah, do you guys walk into the
Do we
forest?
see
Yeah.
any?
Yeah, so everyone else wakes up and they're gone.
Huh. Where do you think they went?
Breakfast. I don't say
Like,
that. I don't say that.
wait a
I can't hear them.
They're off in the forest and you guys are...
I'm singing that the breakfast.
They can't hear it.
You hear like.
What's everyone else doing at camp?
I wake up, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm like, I look around and I notice that little Jocko and Wendell are gone.
Uh-huh.
And I kind of think to myself, man, wouldn't it be great if they just went off on their own team? And I get up and I'm just kind of like meditating on the events that have conspired over the last week or so, and how, like, in real time, how long have we been traveling together, like in game time?
I don't know.
It's got to have at least
Week
been
or two.
like 2 weeks.
Maybe.
I think about my entire life and like what's led up to these 2 weeks, and maybe if I had never ran into Mart, like, and he had hired me a job, how much different my life would have been.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Yeah, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling okay, I guess.
Do you meditate on some of those items that you have that you don't know what they do?
I'm looking at my glove because I think the only thing I have now are the ring of water, or not,
You have the
feather falling, and a glove that fits really nicely, but I'm not sure what it does.
you have a bracer that you don't know.
You
what
give
does
that to
either.
I gave that to Nif.
All right. I don't know if he handed it back to you, but all
don't
right.
think
Well,
he
yeah,
did.
you don't have it then.
Yeah.
But you have a glove that you don't know what it does.
Yeah. So
Do
I'm
you want
just
to spend some time
yeah,
figuring it
I'm
out?
trying to think about this glove.
All right. What's everyone else doing?
I'm like flipping it
Flipping
around.
around. Yeah. What's everyone else do? Allie?
Trying to get everyone else on board to leave as soon as possible and start moving.
Yeah, I've rolled up my tent and I'm loading the horse.
Oh, I hate that feeling when you're done camping.
I'm like flip flopping.
You guys come across some berries.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Can I do a perception check to see if they're good berries?
Yeah.
Okay, 2 plus 5 is 7.
They look pretty good.
Oh,
They look good?
you know what? Yeah, they do.
Wait, what? What?
Okay, so
Are they good?
Jocko, hear me out.
What's going on?
I've done a lot of book learning, but I've never been out in the real world.
Okay.
I've never picked a berry.
Oh.
And honestly, all berries look the same. I'm going to try and pick a good one. Could you look at these berries and see if you think they look good?
Take a look. I just like get really close, like eye level to the berry.
Do you perceive it?
Can I do perception or anything, or I don't really have any?
Perception, insight, whatever skill you think would help you there.
So I got 18 plus.
What skill are you gonna use on it?
I'm gonna use. Can I use? Would history help or no?
Yeah.
Would it help? I'll do history. Plus 3, so 21.
Yeah, so you remember back in the town that you were in, with all your brothers and stuff, one of your brothers tried to feed you these berries, and they're poisonous berries.
Oh, I'm glad I have history.
Okay, so what do you think about them?
Ah! Ah! Give me those. They're bad.
Jocko, what's happening to your hand?
Oh. Ew. Ew.
You know what? No breakfast, let's go back to camp. I'm nervous now.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
too
go.
nervous.
Ugh. I gotta wash.
Yeah, you
Is
gotta-
there a little creek I can wash my hands or something?
There's a little puddle.
Or I just start spitting.
Oh, I have my bag of sand if you want to do like a cat does with litter.
Yeah.
Okay.
You had a thing of water, but I don't think it has water in it.
Yeah. It had Cole's blood,
It had
but then I
blood.
dumped it out.
Yeah.
I forgot what I did with it. I think I
Dumped
poured it on
yeah,
you.
you dumped it on me
Yeah.
while I
I
was dying to try
And then I think you put some other blood in it. But you made a hat out of it recently, so you probably took the blood out when you did.
Yeah, it's on my head right now. My water
I think
skin
it
is on my
had
head.
goat blood in it last or
Yeah.
something.
Well, let's just go back.
Let's
to the
go
camp.
back and clean up because we're done camping.
Don't be
Gonna
upset.
go.
Okay, we head back.
Let's
head
go.
back to camp. Everyone's there.
fucking around with my glove.
Yeah, so you're messing around with your glove, and
Cool glove.
you
Mr.
have like
Chauncey.
some pebbles and stuff, and you're like catching the pebbles, and you notice like when you like toss a pebble over to your hand like snaps over to it real quick. Like you kind of didn't do that yourself. It was like it feels like it was a joint effort between you and the glove. Like it's just
Like
catching.
magnets?
It's like
It's like
catching
venom.
stuff like
For
really,
me?
really awesomely, and you find out that it is a. I have it written down, but not right here. Over here. It's pretty cool, Justin.
It sounds cool. Catch glove.
Yeah.
It's a catcher's mitt.
Your dad who already worked the oil in and
Yeah.
everything. Keep it under your mattress while you sleep. That's how you get it soft.
You find that it
Is
is
that
a.
Yeah, have you never played cat?
I've never heard that before in my
life. I've never slept on top of a glove, if that's what you're asking.
Okay.
It's a glove of missile snaring,
Ooh, that's a fancy name. I like that.
and you figure out that these gloves, they, when a ranged attack hits you while you're wearing them, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage by 1d10 plus your dexterity, provided that you have a free hand. If you reduce the damage to 0, you can catch the missile if it's small enough for you to hold in your hand.
I say, guys, come check this out.
Yes?
And I give my dagger to Carla real quick. I'm like, Carla, throw this at me.
Roll for
It's not looking good.
the attack.
15.
15.
What's your AC? 12.
Oh, this is
My
scary.
AC is 13.
Yeah, and then roll for roll a d4.
D4?
Not you,
Oh.
but just Hallie.
1.
1. Okay, and then the damage. Okay, yeah, and then roll 1d10.
D10 is this one with a
Yeah.
0 on it?
Yeah.
Okay. 4.
4. Yeah, and then it's plus your dex, but
Okay.
yeah. So she throws a dagger at you, and you like catch it.
Oh.
You guys see that? Pretty sick, right?
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
I look at the dagger, I look at Wendell, and then I shake my head and put my dagger away.
Well, we were going to look for breakfast, but it didn't work.
I think we should start moving and find breakfast on
Yeah.
the way.
Agreed.
Okay, fast food.
I look at the dagger.
All right, you start heading down the path.
The
There's
primrose path.
the path is littered with orange and gold leaves of autumn.
Look.
It's bright and early morning, and you walk all day. You've been walking for hours and hours. Were you guys talking about anything throughout these hours of walking?
Jocko's like exhausted because he woke up too early, so he's been kind of just like, ooh.
I'm kind of still really enjoying my catchy glove.
Yeah,
So I'm like doing like cool knife tricks, throwing up in the air and catching it.
yeah.
Wendell started out really strong, but after the first hour, like, walking has become hard. Like, extremely hard. He has, like, never left the house once again, and he is, like, exhausted, but he, like, won't let them know that he's weak. So he spent the first hour, like, really trying to work on Oprah, because he's really, like, convinced that if he can break Oprah, he can break everyone else. But now he's, like, literally, like, holding on to, like, the horse's, like, back haunch and, like, trying to hobble along.
Oh, what was he saying to Oprah to try to?
He was just talking about the reading he's been doing and how much he's been enjoying, like, the new area that he's around, and talking about things he misses in Jabonia, and talking about his father, and, like, talking about, like, how he really wants to go to the Ivory Isles because he's heard that it's, like, a cornucopia of pleasures, and also how he really wants to go through the Great Forest.
Oprah loves this.
Yeah,
like-
how's Oprah respond to that?
I have not acknowledged him in the slightest.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, now I'm just, like, holding on to the back haunch, like, trying, like, it's like every minute I can, like, yell out another fact, like, when I catch my breath, of just things that are true about me.
Like what?
I'm telling them about the young adult series that I wrote.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's involved?
Jabonia Jamboree's a bestseller, but I wrote it under a pen name. And that's where I am right now.
You hear a message like, "What's your pen name?"
my pen name is Wince Prendle.
Do you know where it's coming from though, or do you
No,
not know?
it's not a it's not a secret to anyone, but, like, I can't write it under Prince Wendell.
I'm gonna use the restroom. What's Allie doing?
I'm just eavesdropping on everything he's saying.
I'm doing all kinds of cool knife shit, like doing flippy shit, like tossing it over my back and then catching it. I'm really enjoying my new glove.
He's gonna make you roll soon. Be careful.
What is it?
So I have a,
Oh, did it run out?
It did.
I have a, ooh, maybe should we end it there?
Are you
Did it
recording?
catch where I walked into his house?
No, it was done like 3 minutes ago.
Should I end? Okay, whatever this is, then I'm good. I gotta go.
Alright.
I got a 1.
Yeah, you just find a bunch of rubble,
Okay,
burnt stuff.
fine. Okay.
This is gonna be called the tired episode. I had fun.
I had fun too. I'm
Yeah.
just tired. Sleepy.
Were you recording a little bit on there?
Yeah, it's this end part.
Okay, yeah, everything you find is burnt, but you do find a little piece of paper.
Oh.
Like this big.
Is it what's on the paper?
It looks to be, it used to be a map. But it's totally charred and most of it's gone and there's an X on it. And on the X, you just see the words underground ruins And then, like, with some of the pieces of the lines and stuff, like, you can see, like, this part of your map matches up with that map, and then the X is, like, off the map over here.
And go, north it is. And I put... and then I throw that down, and I'm like, fuck.
Nice. Well, that concludes the session.
Oh man.
It's actually a lot of fun.